thumbnail action, as the Hodge twins say. Thumbnail action right here. This is thumbnail action. Alright? Do this, you gotta do a couple thumbnails. Thumbnail action. Hodge twins. Shout out to the Hodge twins, by the way. Go check them out. They're great. What's up, guys? I'm going to be reviewing BSN's N.O Xplode. Alright? I haven't taken this pre-workout. This actually used to be my pre-workout, or go-to pre-workout about 2 years ago. And since then they changed the formula a couple of times, so I'm going to break down everything in here. Alright? Alright, so first off, let's just take a look at the packaging real quick before I go into the supplement facts. So they add this little, you could call tie or tag, whatever you want to refer to it as, and I'll get to that a little bit later while that's on here. This is actually fruit punch flavor. You know, they have other flavors as well. Traditionally, I've always stuck with the fruit punch. I've had, obviously, if you follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, I've had the ready to drink, and out of that one, blue raspberry is my favorite of that one. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's throw up, I'm going to throw up the supplement facts on the screen there. You know, when I break down supplement facts and different supplements, you know, pre-workouts, depending on what country you're at, sometimes the formula is a little bit different. Okay, just keep that in mind. I'm in the U.S., so this is the you know, U.S. version, you could say. So let's take a look at this. So one scoop is 18.5 grams. All right, serving size. Serving per container is 30. 20 calories per scoop, and then you have a little bit of carbs along with some vitamins and minerals. All right, but let's break down into the meat and potatoes, which is the Master Performance Blend. All right, myogenic matrix, 5.1 grams. All right, so this, you can see here, has a creatine blend. Okay, if you don't know what creatine does, it helps you with helps stimulate muscle growth by giving you more reps and sets. All right, also has some taurine in there. That's for muscle endurance, along with some estrogen. Okay, estrogen is a pretty cool compound. It basically increases the absorption of amino acids. All right, and more specifically, the L-citrulline, which is, I'll get down to that when we get to that part. And also helps absorb more creatine as well. Alright, so that's your myogenic matrix. Next thing is your endurance shot. Alright, your beta composite. Alright, so beta, it mainly consists of beta alanine, and what that does is prevents fatigue in muscles, so it allows you to train harder and for longer. Okay, so that's pretty much the bulk of this endurance shot. Now the rest of this stuff, the potassium bicarbonate, sodium bicarbonate, manganese oxide, that's going to attribute to the fizzing or slight carbonation when you mix this stuff up, which I'll get to later once I get to the taste test. Alright, so that's your endurance shot, 2.9 grams. Thermic energy, 1.3 grams. Okay, so this is basically your energy blend. Alright, the N-acetyl triosine, that helps with mental focus. Okay, caffeine. All right, so even though there's how much caffeine it has in here, going back to this little tag, all right, even it does tell you on here, this has 275 milligrams of caffeine along with 1.8 grams of beta alanine, which is what I explained in the endurance shot. So 275 milligrams of caffeine. Okay, now the grapefruit biflavonoids, that increases sweat and is also a slight stimulant. All right, now the pure energy, all right, compound. So this is pretty interesting what this does. Okay, let me break down the pure energy. Delivers 30% more caffeine into the bloodstream than normal caffeine. Than normal caffeine by itself. Slows down caffeine absorption by 30%. And increases the half-life of caffeine by 25%. So what does this all mean? Alright, so in conjunction with your regular caffeine in here, what it's going to allow you to do is it delivers your system, or it gets into your system more effectively and to last longer. Okay, so what you get out of that is you get more energy. Basically, you get more energy for a longer period of time, with no crash afterwards. So it works in conjunction with rare caffeine and how it delivers it into your system. Okay. And the next section is the N.O Alpha Fusion. Obviously, the pre-workout's called N.O Xplode, so this is mainly for muscle pumps, but let me break down some of the ingredients in here. And with the N.O Alpha Fusion compound, you get 1 gram. Alright, L-citrulline, that obviously increases muscle pumps. It works in conjunction with, and with the estrogen, that increases absorption of that citrulline into your system. Alright, to make it more effective. The danshin extract, okay, this is a vascular dilator, meaning it widens blood vessels, also thins the blood, okay? So what does that mean? Alright, the effect of this is that it increases nutrient delivery into your throughout your system. Alright, grape skin extract provides antioxidants. Capros extract, this helps reduce cholesterol and fatty acid triglyceride buildup. Okay. Hawthorne extract increases blood pump from heart, and it's also a slight vascular dilator. All right. So basically, what this means is you're going to get you have L-citrulline that's going to stimulate, or not stimulate, it's going to increase muscle pumps, excuse me, along with the other ingredients in there that's going to help with making your blood thin and widening your blood vessels to really deliver that pump real nice. Last but not least, let's go over the shot composite. This has 290 milligrams. All right, so this is technically the least amount in this mass performance blend as far as weight goes. So the DMA bidar rate helps with mental focus, increases energy, oxygen efficiency, and muscle reflexes. Okay. And pretty much the rest of this stuff, guys, is just fancy terms. There are some type of form of various vitamin B's, and basically that's going to help you flush the skin or help disperse the beta alanine throughout your system, throughout your body. The only other thing I would mention here is a hyperazine A that helps with mental focus, basically. All right. So, who is this pre-workout for? So, if you're looking for a pre-workout that's just gonna really get you going, get you pumped and ready to go, heavy weights and whatnot, this is probably not the right pre-workout, I would say. The way how this pre-workout is made for, it is more for when you want to have a good mental focus and a good pump going. Okay, so let's say you are focusing on some type of systematic rep system, meaning like pyramid up and down, or reverse pyramid and or drop sets. Allows you to, the stimulants in here is made to put you in a little more higher state than what you're normally going to be without a pre-workout. So energy wise, you're going to have an energy wise, you're going to have that energy that you get from caffeine, but mix it in with the the pure energy. It's going to give you that sustainable energy throughout your workout, and it's going to be a lot more, or 30% more effective when you're working out. Now, as far as how this mixes, and I'll get to that because I'm actually doing legs today, so I'll get to that once I'm done here explaining all this science stuff in here. I recommend taking this. Normal pre-workouts you can take between 10 and 15 minutes before you work out, and it hit your system pretty good. This takes a little bit longer, okay? Part of that reason is because with all the way how it fizzes, and it creates sort of a carbonation effect. You definitely want to stir it. You don't want to shake it. When it hits your system, it could cause some stomach uncomfort at first, so you want to wait till your stomach settles down. So usually I would recommend between 20-30 minutes before you work out. So that's the reason why it takes a little bit longer. And why do they do that? I'm not sure. Make it a little different, I guess. Even their amino acids, the amino X, has that carbonation effect, and you're not supposed to shake it, otherwise it'll explode. So just something to be wary about. And like I said, this is a fruit punch, and I'm going to grab a shaker cup, I'm not going to shake, I'm going to stir it because of the fizziness and carbonation, and give it a taste test. Alright guys? Alright guys, so got my cup of water. Alright, and this is about 8 ounces of water in here. So let's open this up. Now I've already taken this several times already. Well, let's open it up and let me show you what it looks like. So you can see here, it's the inside. Alright, nothing fancy, hopefully that focuses. We have a pillow pack. Now, one thing is that's good and bad. Now let me tell you the benefit of having a scoop with the long handle. Benefit is that once you start getting low, it makes it easier to scoop up, right? Now, the disadvantage of having a long handle scoop is when you put it back, see that how it sticks up? See that? So you have to dig, and you have to be careful so that there's no powder, lost powder being spilt everywhere, and becomes more of a pain. Alright, so we're going to mix 1 scoop. There's really no need to take more than 1 scoop, guys. It's really not. Mine's a slightly heaping scoop, you could say. You can see that. Alright, we're going to mix it in. Again, you don't want to shake this up. You want to use a spoon. Stir it up. So this is the fruit punch flavor. See how it mixes. Definitely smells like fruit punch, I'll tell you that right now. Stir it up. And as far as mixability goes, I'm not sure you can see on camera. Maybe you can see that. There's a lot of sinkers and floaters up top and whatnot, so you can see it's actually sinking down. Alright. So that's all the flavoring, along with all the additives and stuff they put in here. So mixability is kind of a pain in the butt. Now, one thing I do notice from when I used to take this about 2-3 years ago was that it used to fizz up a lot more. Okay, I mean, it used to get to the point where it almost like foam in a way, sort of like an Alka-Seltzer effect. So it looks like they sort of minimize some of that stuff now, but it still fizzes up. Alright. Now I use 8 ounces of water, and let's see what they recommend on here. Let's see. It says mix one scoop with 4 to 6 ounces of water. Alright, fluid ounces. Okay. So it even says on here, do not shake, make sure you stir. Alright. So this seems like usually when you mix it in with more water, so this is about 2 ounces more what they recommend. And it should be a little bit easier to mix, more diluted. Let's give it a try. Alright, let's taste this again. This is fruit punch. It's pretty good, guys. It's not too sweet. Now, again, I'm a little bit over 2 ounces, but again, I did put a heaping scoop in here, slightly heaping scoop, so I think it almost even out. It's actually pretty good. If we bring back up the supplement facts there. Well, I'm not sure if the one I got is going to show this, but let's just see, long handle. Alright, so each scoop is 18.5 grams. Now if you add in everything, including some of these, including the vitamins and whatnot, that'd give you, 11 grams, 11.5 grams of the actual product in here that you're buying compared to, so what that means is the other 6 to 7 grams, it's all the flavoring and additives and whatnot. So, what's a good ratio? It's all relevant to how much of the actual stimulants, along with all the other stuff you're getting in here, they're putting in here. Is it clinically dosed? Is it not? Caffeine obviously is pretty much on par. It's more I can't take more than 300 milligrams of caffeine. It has the reverse side effect on me. It actually makes me crash. So 275 milligrams of caffeine is good for me. Perfect for me. 1.8 grams of beta alanine. Now, clinical dosage is 3 grams, so that is definitely underdose. All right. My guess would be reason why it's underdose, and again, this is just my guess. They make another pre-workout supplement called HyperFX, which is the main ingredient is beta-alanine in it. And again, for this, the L-citrulline is pretty much one of the main ingredients in here. Which, if you take that in conjunction with your HyperFX, I would imagine that would bring you into clinical dose area. So that's why you see some pre-workouts are underdose for that reason, or they may tell you to take 1 or 1 scoop. In this case, I think it tells you you can take 2 scoops. Yeah, it says you can take 2 scoops within 24 hours. Do not consume at least 4 hours apart. So meaning if you take 1 scoop, don't take 2 scoops at the same time. You gotta take it one. You have to wait 4 hours before you take another one, and no more than 2 within a 24-hour period. So interesting. I don't know what, I guess you can do 2 workouts a day or something like that. But anyhow, taste-wise, going back to taste, it's good. It's fruit punch. A lot of people tell me that blue raspberry is their favorite, and for me, the ready-to-drink edition, the blue raspberry is better, I think, or my favorite, compared to the fruit punch. However, this fruit punch tastes a lot different than the ready-to-drink one. I'll tell you that right now. So anyways, guys, that is N.O Xplode, my review, in-depth review. So I'm going to try and do more reviews. I do have 2 other products I'm going to try out, and I'm going to try and diversify in terms of not only do pre-workout, I want to do BCAAs, intro workouts, different proteins, stuff like that. So if you guys have any questions, comments, also I'll put a link below to purchase this on bodybuilding.com. It's also a coupon attached to that, so you can save a little bit of money. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and hit the subscribe button, and I'll check back with you guys later. Peace.
Okay, it's rap pack to my pulse flat. We keep it real, no false rap. I got 4 cars and they all black. Got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin'. Doing this is my calling. Flow is so